Coach Clemic here for Clemic Performance Method and Clemic Performance Method Studios right here in the Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey. We're summer 2025. Makes summer 23 years for me since the first time I did one in '02 called Competitive Edge Training, and then that went on for a couple years. Shout out to Pat Diaguardo, John Ross, John Stone helped me starting that. It was amazing. Hundreds of people came to it, and I knew that's what I wanted to do as a job, basically for the rest of my life if I could do it. So I thank you, each and every one of you that have come through, that's been part of the program, supported it to make it what it is today. And then we have a big announcement going forward to where we're going to move in September. So we'll make that announcement really soon, hopefully by July 4th. We'll make the big announcement. But anyway, we got lots going on. Classes are packing up. Most of them are kind of full right now. So summer schedule, you want to check the Instagram page. We have it all listed on there for times and everything, but you can always text me or call me, 609-742-6190. Let's get into it. All right, so got a couple cool things happen this week, really cool. I mean, we have a great class of people that are going off to colleges. And we got, right now, we just had in the building Andrew Gilman, who committed last night to Temple, which is a huge one for a mainland kid, because we don't get that much love over there. We don't have a lot of those big-time schools. You'll see at mainland we get a lot more like Ivies and stuff like that. But to get one to go up into the FBS level, it's awesome. And Gilman, he's one of those kids that he physically is very capable. He's got electric personality. If you ever meet him, you'll never forget him. And I'm just so proud of him. I just did a little write-up piece on ESPN.com about him right now. So it was last night. It's on there. You can read that. So anyway, Gilly, super proud of you. We have Amir Dunbar committing to Maine, which is another one of our speedsters, one of our best accelerators. Great kid. I've coached his little brother, Omari. I've coached him for a while. Great family, great people, and I'm just excited for them to go up into that cold weather and bear down with the Bears. Breaking news. Breaking. Just found out Ty McClear commits to University of Maine. He's going to join Amir Dunbar up there in Maine in the cold weather with the Bears and the rhinos or whatever they have up in the mountains up there. Congratulations to Ty McClear, one of those kids. He went up to that camp. He ran a 4.45 at that camp. Broad jump 10'2", I believe, even though it's the best of 10'4". He's been jumping it consistently in the high 30s and low 40s in his jumps now. So anyway, very excited to announce that also in that breaking news. You just got that. Josh, who's producing this right now, just told me that. Next Friday night, Damari Simeon, probably the biggest recruit ever at the St. Augustine's Prep right now. He's a 4-star and probably should be a 5-star, honestly. And he's going to commit. He's picking either between Ohio State, Texas, Michigan, or Penn State. Now, my mom went to Penn State. We are all Penn State people, so we all know where we want him to go. But Damari, wherever your heart takes you and the money takes you, please have at it. What a blessing it is to be able to coach you, be part of your family, and being a stop on your amazing athletic journey. Damari, so proud of you. Can't wait. And lastly, our Athlete of the Week. Sponsored by Playa Bowls. I know you love Playa Bowls too. I've seen you over there. Our Athlete of the Week is Charlotte Ulrich, who entered her first AAU track meet ever. In her first track meet in AAU, which is a big circuit. You're talking about people that are from Baltimore, from Philadelphia, from all the way up to Connecticut, and further even from that, over 100 competitors. She placed 4th in the 100 meters and 7th in the 200 meters in her first time ever wearing spikes and putting on, or even trying to use blocks. She didn't even use the blocks in the 200, and that makes her a very legitimate, it legitimizes everything we already thought. Someone who can run 17 mid miles per hour in here, and then 18 miles per hour on a track. I mean, the girl can fly. She holds our record for RSI score for years before it was broken by Gianna Shea. So that is an indicator of how fast she's going to run. So we are just so proud of you for everything you've accomplished, and now really doing it on a big stage, not just at a small St. Joe's track meet. So anyway, congratulations, Charlotte Ulrich. You are our playa of the week. Next, we're going to bring Coach Josh on here to talk about the inside the four walls and what we had going on training-wise this week. He's going to break that down for you.
All right, inside the four walls this week in training, we switched it up a little bit. We didn't do as much testing this week. We were just fast off the ground. Everything we did was meant to take the brain-to-body connection to the next level and to really work the calf complex. We talk about this all the time within the facility and when I talk to parents and kids. And the number one thing that you can do in order to get faster today, besides running sprints, it's simply working the ankle complex, everything from the knee down. That's the carrier of your force. Why am I working on my upper leg and my glutes and my hamstrings and my quads and my back and my biceps and everything? If the foundation of my body, right, the base, my feet and my ankles, my Achilles tendon, my ligaments, all of that from the knee down are not trained. That is your contact point with the ground. So if that is weak, if your feet are weak, if your lower leg is weak, you're going to be leaking force into the ground. You are going to have a much worse run economy. And realistically, Coach Dave just talked about Charlotte Ulrich being the athlete of the week, right? The reason that she is so athletic and so fast is because her ankle complex has been built up through years and years of gymnastics. So every time she touches the ground, she's super bouncy, very reactive, and she has a probably the best run economy because relatively speaking, she's the fastest person in the facility. She runs 17.6 miles per hour at 13 years old. That's because her lower leg has been developed through gymnastics. So everything we did this week was a brain-to-body test, connection test, trying to execute high-speed movements at rapid rates of force and being extremely fast off the ground. If you were in here and you did it as a kid and a parent as you were watching it, you would have saw it looked crazy. It looked all bouncy and weird and everything, but that's how you get faster. That's how we produce such good times. Congrats to all my guys that committed. I've seen a lot of you come a long way from, Ty being as young as, 7, 8 years old. And Andrew, I met a couple years ago. And Damari, I met, I guess maybe 4, 5, 6 years ago at this point too, 4 or 5 years ago in flag football. For it to all come together, Amir too, 2, 3 years ago. For it to all come together and see you guys commit, that's what it's all about. I think that is extremely special. That's why Coach Dave and I do it. It's very cool to work with pro athletes, but I think it's even more amazing to see kids work throughout high school and even before high school to achieve their dreams of playing Division I football for free or Division II football or Division III football for less money than it would cost them to just go to school. Because ultimately you want to be able to use football and not let football use you. I say to every single kid that comes in here, you can play football and you can have fun doing it. But if you're going to college and you're going to college to play football and then just basically pay tuition and be in school just to play football, you're letting football use you. Whereas you want to let football take you to places that you normally couldn't have gone, such as college, a better college academically than you could have gotten into because you're good at football, or going to a college for less money than you normally could have if you didn't play football, or going to college for free, or in Damari's case, hopefully getting paid. I'm sure he's getting paid a large sum of money to go to the school that he's going to be committing to on Friday. I told him I don't want any hints. I don't want him to give me any idea of where he's going. I'm really excited for him. He's the highest rated, highest ranked recruit to ever come out of St. Augustine Prep. And he's done everything he could over the past 4 or 5 years. He's been nothing but consistent. He doesn't miss workouts. He tries extremely hard when he's in here. He has a good time doing it. He's built his vertical leap to 32 plus inches right now, and his 10-yard dash is at like a 1.7 something, 1.8 something. His max miles per hour is 18, 19 miles an hour at 300, pretty much at 300 pounds. So that's inside the four walls. It's an exciting time at KPM. Get your spot now, and see you guys in the next one.